about GAAP. GAAP stands for what? GAAP stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles. Later, we discussed about accounting concepts. Accounting concepts are also similar to these gaps only. I was telling you people, no? Earlier, we were used to call them as concepts and conventions. Later, we started to call them as what principles, postulates. Later, we started to call them as gap. Then again, there were certain changes, or you can say modification. So we started to call them as accounting standards. All are one and same, like principles and postulates, concepts and conventions, or generally accepted accounting principles or accounting standards. These all terms are one and same, one and same. Okay, fine. Further, we discussed about 10 accounting concepts. Yes, which are those 10 accounting concepts? First concept is what? First concept is, just a minute. Yeah, first concept is entity concept. Entity means what? Individual recognition, separate existence. So this particular concept states that owner is different and business is different. Similarly, money measurement concept, going concern concept, accounting period concept. Which concept? Accounting period concept, cost concept, dual aspect concept, matching concept, realization or revenue concept, accrual concept, and objectivity concept. Then later we discussed about conventions. Conventions are nothing but these are certain traditions or customs or practices which every accountant will follow at the time of preparing financial statement of the company. They are called as conventions. And in the field of accounting, there are four conventions. First one is convention of materiality. Second one is convention of conservatism. Third one is convention of consistency. And fourth one is convention of full disclosure. Here, convention of materiality states that we should provide only important information in financial statement. Second one is convention of conservatism states that we should take maximum precautions. That is, we should consider all anticipated losses and we must ignore all anticipated profits at the time of preparing financial statement. The next one, convention of consistency. Once we chosen any of the method of accounting or any of the technique of accounting, we should use the same method and technique of accounting over a period of time. We are not supposed to change the method and technique of accounting from one accounting period to another accounting period. Then next one is convention of full disclosure. This particular convention states that we should provide complete information. We should provide clear picture about financial aspects of the company to all the stakeholders. It means we should not hide any information from the stakeholders. We should communicate complete information to all the stakeholders of the company. That is called as what? Convention of full disclosure. So this is all about four conventions. Then we already discussed about gap. We discussed about accounting standards, their objectives. We also discussed about accounting cycle. Yes, now today's focus is all about accounts, and today's class is so important. If you people understood today's class, then you people will understand all further things in accounts, like how to pass the journal entry, how to prepare the ledger account, how to prepare the trial balance. You sorry, you will understand these all things only if you account. Okay, let us discuss about account. What is account? See here, account is just a format it is, or you can say it is a pro forma. It is a pro forma in which we are going to record information, that is summarized information about a particular person or about a particular thing. That particular format is known as what? It is known as account. So keep in mind, account, it is just a format, it is just a pro forma in which we are going to record, in which we are going to enter a summarized information relating to a particular person. For example, Pradeep's account. It is a account. It is a format in which we are going to record all financial transactions related to Mr. Pradeep. Yeah, you can take example of salary account. Salary account, it is a account in which we are going to record all the transactions that are related to salary. Even you can take example of machinery account. In machinery account, we are going to record all the transactions that are related to machinery. Understood? So just keep in mind that account is a format or account is a pro forma in which we are going to write the summarized information relating to a particular person or relating to a particular business or relating to a particular institution or relating to a particular thing. That particular format or pro forma is called as what? It is called as account. Keep in mind that every accounts are prepared in T format. Account will be having a shape of T, that alphabet T, where every accounts will be divided into two sides that you will find equal space on the left hand and on the right hand side of the T, no? Yeah, alphabet T. So here every accounts are having T shape and every account is divided into two sides like debit side and credit side. Here left hand side is called as debit side and right hand side is called as credit side. We'll discuss about this particular thing in my further classes, like about the format of account and all. So hope you people understood the meaning of account. Account is a format in which we will record summarized information relating to a particular person or relating to a particular business or firm or institution or thing. That particular format is called as what? It is called as account. Keep in mind it is divided into two sides like debit side and credit side. Left hand side of an account is called as debit side and right hand side of an account is called as credit side. Okay. So this is about meaning of account. Now let us move to the classification of accounts. See here, here accounts are classified in the field of accounting. Accounts are classified in three categories. Actually, there are two systems. One is American system and another one is English system, British system. The system that we are following, it is English system, British system. So under this particular British system or English system, accounts are categorized in three ways. Accounts are categorized in three ways. Which are those three classification? First one is personal account. Which account? Personal account. Second one is real account. Which one? Real account. And third one is nominal account. Third one is nominal account. Okay. Yeah, let us discuss about these all three types of accounts along with example. Yeah, here first one is personal account. See here, the name itself it indicates this particular account deals with persons. This particular account deals with persons. But keep in mind here, according to law or in the eye of law, here person it does not mean that only living individuals. It does means that even a person may be an artificial person. Artificial person. So here, natural persons are persons that is living individuals, and even companies, organizations, institutions, these all are also persons. They are called as artificial persons. So this particular account is concerned with person, firm, companies, or institutions with whom business deals. With whom business deals. Business deals with persons, it deals with firms, it deals with companies, it deals with institutions, it deals with owner, it deals with debtor, customer, supplier, etc. Those accounts are called as what? It is called as personal account. A person may be a real person, I mean natural person, or maybe a artificial person, or maybe a representative person. So all kinds of persons comes under which account? Personal account. So it is a account which deals with person, firm, institution, company, etc. Understood? That particular account is called as what? It is called as personal account. For example, Mr. Pradeep's account is a personal account. Gogte College of Commerce account is a personal account. Belgaum Belgaum city account, that is Belagavi account, personal account. Karnataka account is a personal account. Government of India account is a personal account. Are you getting my point? Jilla Panchayat account is a personal account. Taluk Panchayat account is a personal account. Whatever kind of person, a person may be a natural person, or maybe a artificial person, or maybe a representative persons like Government of India, Government of Karnataka, Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force. These all are what? These all are personal accounts. Okay. This particular personal account is further classified in three categories. Is further classified in three categories. Further classification is not so important, but we will discuss about it. But you must be perfect with three main classification. First one is personal account, second one is real account, and the third one is nominal account. So let's see what is the further classification of this personal account. This personal account is further classified like natural personal account, then representative personal account, and artificial personal account. Like this, they have classified this personal account in three ways. First one is a natural personal account. This particular account is deals with human beings. It deals with individuals. It deals with living individuals. That particular account is called as what? Natural personal account. Here are certain examples like Pradeep's account, Shiva's account, Kavita's account, Kirti's account. Meaning, these are the accounts which deals with human beings, which deals with living individuals. That particular account is called as natural personal account. Second one is representative personal account. Which one? Representative personal account. See here, there will be certain groups or there will be certain uh, organizations whom they will represent as a person. For example, that owner, capital account, you people might be went across term called capital while solving problems on journal. We went across capital account. Capital account, it represents whom? It represents owner. Drawings account, it represents whom? It represents owner. Debtors account, it represents whom? It represents customer to whom we sold goods on credit basis. Creditors account, it represents supplier from whom we purchased goods on credit basis. So representative personal account, it is a account which represents person or group of person. It may represent customer, it may represent supplier, it may represent owner, it may represent employees. For example, outstanding salary account, outstanding wages account, it represents employees. Understood? That is which account? Representative personal account. Then next one is artificial personal account. Artificial personal account, it is a personal account which deals with companies, which deals with institutions, which deals with body of individuals like cooperative societies will be there, NGOs will be there. Understood? Rotary club. Hmm? Then even you can take example of certain departments. Yeah, you can take example of what this Bharat BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigama Limited. These all are what? These all are artificial persons. Just keep in mind, artificial personal account is a account which deals with artificial persons like company, institution, firms, NGOs, or body of individuals or cooperative societies, etc. See here, in the eye of law or as per law, companies, institutions are considered as what? They are considered as artificial persons. Understood? So the account that deals with these institutions, companies, firms, organizations, or body of individuals are called as what? They are called as artificial personal account. Here are some examples like Gokte College of Commerce. Is Gokte College of Commerce account is artificial personal account because Gokte College is created under law as per this provisions of certain laws of the government. Understood? XYZ company account is also created under law as per Companies Act 1956 or 2013. Then cooperative societies account. So even cooperative societies are created under the law. Understood? So these all are called as what? They are called as artificial personal accounts. Main classification is important. Understood? Yeah. So first one is personal account, which is further classified in three categories like natural personal account, artificial personal account, and representative personal account. Next one is real account. Very simple account. It is a account which deals with properties, which deals with assets owned by the business. This particular account, it deals with properties or it deals with assets that are owned by the business. You can take certain examples like machinery is asset. So machinery account is real account. Building is asset. So it is real account. Plant is asset, it is real account. Goodwill is asset, it is real account. Land is asset, it is real account. So account that deals with the properties or that deals with assets owned by the business are called as what? They are called as real account. Understood? Even how the personal account is further classified in three categories, like that this real account is also further classified in three categories, like tangible real account, intangible real account, and fictitious real account. What is this tangible real account? First of all, real account deals with the properties, or real account, it deals with assets. So tangible real account is a account which deals with the tangible properties. Tangible properties means the properties which we can touch and which we can see. That kind of properties are called as tangible properties. So the account that deals with tangible properties of the business are called as a tangible real account. And the second one is intangible real account. It is a account which deals with all intangible assets or properties of the business. All intangible assets or properties of the business. Which are the intangible assets? Which are the intangible properties of the business? You can take example of goodwill, that is reputation of the firm. Then you can take example of patents, copyrights, trademarks, geographical indications. Geographical indications means you can take example of Kashmir apple. Kashmir apple. Kashmir is a geographical indication which is an intangible asset. Understood? From here, we won't see that Kashmir. Understood? But the taste of that particular apple will be something unique. No, we'll get some kind of benefit. Intangible asset, which we cannot see, which we cannot touch, but they will add some additional value to the business. They will provide some additional benefit to the business. That kind of properties are called as what? They are called as intangible properties. Understood? So it may be goodwill, that is reputation of the firm. It may be trademark, it may be copyright, it may be patents, it may be geographical indications, etc. Then next one is fictitious asset. Which asset? Fictitious real account. Okay. What is fictitious real account? This, but first of all, we'll discuss what is the meaning of fictitious assets. See here,
Yes, sir.
there will be certain
And
heavy expenses. Yes.
post Brahman Sanjif. Other
Who is this? I am taking class for BCA students. And keep in mind, you people are in a degree section. Don't behave like a kids. Who is that person? Please mute it from your side. I wish to concentrate on my subject. Yes. So let us focus on fictitious real account. Before that, we'll see what is the meaning of fictitious assets. There will be certain heavy expenses which are going to generate income to business over a period of time. For example, registration fees will make registration and renewal period will be 10 years. So whatever amount we will spend for registration purpose, it will not be a expenditure of any of the particular accounting year. It will be related to all 10 years. For example, you registered your company in the year 2020 and you spent almost 10 lakh rupee for registration purpose. Entire 10 lakh rupee is not expense of a accounting period of 2020. You make an assumption like you will run that particular business for a period of 10 years. Understood? We should make assumptions because assumptions are based for accounting practice, which are called as concepts of accounting. So we'll assume that we will run our business over a period of 10 years. So whatever money today we spend for registration purpose, we'll split it between all 10 years. So every year registration expenses will be 1 lakh rupee. If you considered as expenditure of only one accounting period, then in that particular year, your books of accounts will show very heavy losses. Very heavy losses. So keep in mind the heavy expenses that incurs in the business, or if there are any heavy losses or accumulated losses, Such kind of heavy expenses or accumulated losses should be treated as fictitious assets. Best example is a preliminary expenses. Preliminary means beginning. It is nothing but registration expenses. And sometimes we'll issue shares and we'll issue debentures on at a discount. So discount on issue of shares and debentures will be also heavy loss. Understood? That is considered as what? That is considered as fictitious asset. And there will be certain heavy expenses in connection with repairs and maintenance of asset. Repairs and maintenance of asset. So such kind of heavy expenses should be considered as what? They should be considered as fictitious assets. So the account that deals with fictitious assets of the company, such as preliminary expenses, discount on issue of shares, discount on issue of debentures, or heavy losses or heavy repairs and maintenance expenses, such kind of accounts are called as fictitious real accounts. So real account, it deals with properties or assets. And here this particular real account is categorized in three ways, like tangible real account, intangible real account, and fictitious real account. Okay, this is about second classification. Now third classification is nominal account. Which account? It is a nominal account. What is this nominal account? See here, first account is personal account, which deals with three category of persons, such as natural persons, artificial persons, and representative persons. Second one is real account, which deals with three types of assets, such as tangible assets, intangible assets, and fictitious assets. Now, the third one is nominal account. It is a account which deals with expenses and losses that incurs in the business. Fictitious real account, it deals with expenses and losses, but they will be heavy expenses and losses, which are, you can say, abnormal expenses, which are not routine expenses, which are not common expenses, uncertain expenses, uncertain losses. So the account that deals with such kind of heavy expenses is called as what? It is called as a fictitious real account. But there will be certain regular expenses, there will be certain kind of regular losses. Understood? So the account that deals with such kind of regular expenses and losses and incomes and gains, that kind of account is called as nominal account. For example, regular expenses: will purchase raw materials on regular basis, will pay salary on regular basis, will pay wages on regular basis, will pay rent on regular basis. So this kind of routine expenses are called as what? Sorry, they are pertaining to what? They are pertaining to nominal account. Understood? There will be certain losses, like some customers, they won't pay amount, whom we will call it as a bad debt. They are also nominal account. Then this particular account, it won't deals only with expenses and losses, it also deals with incomes and gains. There will be certain incomes, like will sell the goods, right? That is income. Understood? And even you can take example of, sometimes will receive the rent, will receive the commission, will receive the interest, will receive the dividend. So the account that deals with this kind of expenses and losses, incomes and gains, that kind of account is called as what? It is called as nominal account. There is no further classification with nominal accounts, and these are certain examples for nominal account. Sales, it is an income, is a nominal account. Purchases is an expenditure, is a nominal account. Wages is an expenditure, salary is an expenditure, both are nominal account. Interest paid or received, paid means expenditure, received means income. Whether it is paid or received, it is belongs to nominal account. Similarly, commission, depreciation, will tell you the meaning of depreciation later. Dividend is nothing but return that is expected by shareholders on their investment. For example, you will make 10 lakh rupee investment with my company, and you won't make investment at free of cost. You expect some return on that investment. So that return is called as what? It is called as dividend. If company receive dividend, it is income. If company paid dividend, it is expenditure. Whether it is income or it is expenditure, it is belongs to nominal account. Understood? So bad debts are the best example. Advertisement expenses are the best example. So this is all about what? Nominal account. So it is a account that deals with expenses and losses that incurs in the business and income and gain which is earned in the business. That particular account is called as nominal account. Examples are purchases account, sales account, salary account, wages account, advertisements account, bad debts account, dividend account, rent account, depreciation account, etc. So this is all about the classification of accounts. I want reply from you people. Yeah, a meeting may end in 10 minutes, no issue. Yes, fine. 10 minutes means we are having still enough time. Yeah, I want some reply from you people whether you people understood about classification of accounts or not. I want reply from you people whether you people understood classification of accounts or not. Okay, yes, yeah. When it will be 5 minutes, yeah, here you can find that remaining meeting time. When it will be around 5 minutes, at that time, I will ask you people to post your roll numbers on chat box. Now let us continue with the discussion. We'll complete one more concept in 5 minutes. Yeah, the another important concept is golden rule of accounting. What it is? It is golden rule of accounting. Yes, okay. Golden rule of accounting. See here, there are three accounts. There are three types of accounts, such as personal account, real account, and nominal account. These three accounts are having their own debit and credit rules. Their own debit and credit rules. For example, personal account is having its own debit and credit rules. Understood when person's account should be debited, when person's account should be credited. Similarly, real account, which deals with asset, so it is having its own rule, like when asset account should be debited, when asset account should be credited. Similarly, nominal account is having its own debit and credit rule. Understood? So there are certain golden rules for this particular accounting system. These are nothing but debit and credit rules. Understood? Okay. Yeah. So here there are three types of accounts, right? First one is personal account, second one is real account, and third one is nominal account. First one is personal account. See here, person means either he will be the receiver or he will be the giver. Understood? So here personal account rule states that debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. Debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. Meaning, if you find any personal account in a transaction, any personal account in a transaction, if that particular person is the receiver of the benefit, then debit his account. If that particular person is giver of the benefit, then credit his account. Credit his account. For example, cash paid to Pradeep. Cash paid to Pradeep. Pradeep, he is the receiver or he is the giver. Cash paid to Pradeep. Pradeep is the receiver. So debit is the receiver. Now, since Pradeep is the receiver, you have to debit Pradeep's account. We'll take one more example. Cash received from Sagar. Cash received from Sagar. Now tell me, Sagar's account should be debited or it should be credited? Cash received from Sagar means Sagar is the giver. Sagar is the giver. Understood? So we should credit Sagar's account. So very simple personal account. Debit is the receiver. Credit is the giver. Once again, what is the rule? Debit is the receiver. Credit is the giver. Next one is real account. It deals with assets or properties. If asset comes into the business, we should debit it. If asset goes out of the business, we should credit it. So what is the rule? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Whenever you will find asset account in a transaction, if that asset is coming into the business, debit that particular asset account. If asset is going out of the business, then credit that particular asset account. For example, machinery purchased for cash. Machinery purchased for cash. See here, two accounts are machinery account and cash account. Both are assets. Both are assets. So which comes into the business debited, which goes out of the business credited. Here, machinery purchased for cash. It means machinery comes in and cash goes out. So machinery account should be debited and cash account should be credited. Understood? So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Machinery comes in, cash goes out. So machinery account should be debited, cash account should be credited. Then last one is nominal account. As I told you people, this particular account is deals with all kinds of expenses and losses and incomes and gains. All expenses and losses, incomes and gains. So here, according to this particular account, all the expenses and losses should be debited. All the expenses and losses should be debited. See here, there will be certain expenses, there will be certain losses. For example, salary paid. Salary paid. Salary is an expenditure, no? So according to nominal account, we should debit salary account. Are you getting my point? Then credit all incomes and gains. Credit all incomes and gains. For example, commission received. Commission received. Commission is an income. It is an income. So here we should credit commission account. Very simple. Debit all expenses and losses. In a transaction, if you found any kind of expenses and losses, you should debit it. If you found any incomes and gains, then you should credit it. Understood? Yeah. Uh, in my next class, what we will do? You right now, you people are having any other classes? Any other classes? Or let me host the another class now only. Is it fine for you people? Or will continue it in my next class? What you people prefer? Will continue it now or will next class? Okay, no issue. The thing is, how much time we will spend, we must be attentive. I won't force you people. Yeah, we'll continue it in my next class. Let me take attendance now. Yes, just a minute. I will ask you people to post your roll number. Yes. Please type your roll numbers in chat box. 250. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Wait, 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 wait. What is this? 258, 238, 255, 250, 250. You should post it only for one time. 266, 268, 268, 106, 195, 106, 195, 206, 206, 244, 244, then 150, 150, 265, 230, 230, 112, 181, 110, 211, 165, 154, 229, 191, 179, 220, 220, 172, 131, 188, 148, 252, 116, 185, 271, 223, 157, 270, 166, 132, 174, 180, 256, 123, 249. Those who are given attendance, you can leave the meeting. Two 49, 261, 207. Number should not be repeated. 104, 224, 114, 225, 204, 242, 263, 189, 267, 235, 115, 197,